Hello everyone and welcome to Will Facility Die Today? Also known as Minecraft Hardcore. Anywho, besides that not great intro, in all seriousness, we've been on the same road for a year now and we've gotten nothing done. Now I know I said in last stream that I would actually get stuff done, and then I didn't. I instead got sidetracked and started making a new build, which was never even planned in the original. I never planned to have this build. I never once planned it. I planned on having my house and my farm. Other than that, I have planned nothing. So this here barn that I'm trying to build right here doesn't make sense to me. In fact, it doesn't make sense at all. So, and I tried making a gradient. If you can't see here, with this, I tried making a gradient. But now, I've decided, no gradient, no barn. We're not working on it right now. I want to finish this barn before I finish my house, obviously. I want to do it so then these places don't be living in just like a fenced-in area. But there's no way, like, at all, that we're going to be finishing this, because I've decided not to use gradient, and instead I'm going to use deep slate and stuff. And it's still going to follow, like, the color scheme, but it's going to be a lot more hard. It's going to be a lot harder to do than my normal house. So we're going to leave that for now. That's just going to sit there. And we're going to actually get done things. And you know what's the wonder of this? Is that if I don't get something done today, I could just edit it in. And you guys will think that I got it done today. Even though I didn't. It's amazing. Anywho, we need to get, so we have 4 things we need to get done. So we have villagers, my enchantment tables, and in general, my house. We also have the barn, which was on the list, but that's for last. That is our least priority. We don't need it at the moment. We need to get this done here. We need to get all these people, you know. We need to get this whole area, you know, crimson wooded out. Then we gotta put in the rest of the villagers here. And we gotta get our leather worker back in here. So we have a lot on our plate today. Today we're gonna focus on villagers and maybe some enchantment table stuff. So let's grab some. Oh wait, we already have some. Perfect. Now I have to remember, and you guys all need to remember this when you guys are doing your hardcore world, is that I have literally been playing survival. I've been playing survival Minecraft constantly, and if you know me, you know me, I tend to die a lot. I tend to die a lot. Yeah, it's pretty apparent in some of my videos and stuff, as you can see. So, we are going to just hope we don't die. I'm honestly shocked it hasn't happened yet, but me now saying that is going to give me instant karma for what's going to happen later. I bet you something's gonna happen to me soon. This is the longest I've ever lasted in a hardcore world. But I'm not taking risks this world. That's the difference between before and after. Because before, I would actually, like, you know, take risks in order to, like, you know, or take risks in order to, like, progress the game. But I'm not willing to take that big of risks again. I took huge risks last time, and I'm not willing to do that again. So we put subtitles on. We're going to be very, very knowledgeable on what we are doing from now on. So this is a put on pause. We're eventually going to take down this gross mess of weird gradient, but this is on pause for now because I don't have the need to do it. So next thing we're gonna do, villagers. So we gotta take down this big mess. Then we gotta go plant some dudes. Gotta go plant some you know, mushrooms. So we're gonna take down this. Oh, I already had a mushroom in here. Well. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I thought I had blocks in my hand. Okay, I thought I had the water bucket in my hand, so I was like, oh wow, clutch. And then for some reason, I was like, why did I do that? Okay. Okay. I thought that if I couldn't make it to the water, I could have made it on the ground. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Okay. Oh, this day's not looking great for me already. Oh, wow. Jeez. Okay. So, we are going to finish harvesting that fruit, and we're just gonna grow a whole bunch of Christmas trees and collect some wood. So I'm just gonna like speed that along so you guys don't have to see that. So be back in a jiffy. Alright, and we're back. I had to go back into away from Optifine because there were some issues. Oops, wrong button. Wrong button. That caused my stream to crash. So sorry, I just clicked the wrong button. But as you saw, I was like breaking down those trees and stuff, and I also, if you didn't notice, did this. I finished the flooring of this room. Now, what my plan is to make it easier for me, is I'm gonna just minecart everyone into here and then block up the doors so no one can get in or out. So no one can get out. So that way, I don't have to worry about digging down and stuff into it. So then, you know, for them to get in here. So I'm gonna take the long route, but I think we have a solid plan now. I think we have a solid plan. Now it's time, and now we need to execute that plan. So let's execute the plan. Let's go. Alright, and as you can see, we are done. We have everyone in here. I think we just need to get some signs up and then redecorate the room, and that's it. But we're going to leave that for another day because we have some more things to work on. We got to work on our beautiful enchantment table, which I did have to kind of like desecrate a bit for these guys because I had to add another librarian to the mix. We got to work on our enchantment table now. Yeah. So I guess we gotta go get a whole bunch of leather for books. See you in a jiff. Alright, so in the last clip you saw that I was probably preparing for something. And yeah, you might be seeing this part of the video and being like, what the heck happened? There is a pig painting in your room. There is your entire like enchantment table is basically done. There's just random books flying here. What the heck just happened? What happened? Did we have a major time skip? And I'm going to say yes to that. So as you know, I was recording this at 1 AM in the morning. Well, funny story. Turns out, none of that recording, all of that hard work I put into making a recording, didn't save correctly because I was putting it in the wrong area of input. I don't remember. It was something weird like that. But it caused it to not save correctly, but it wasn't corrupted. It was so strange. I considered it corrupted because it didn't work. But in that footage, we've done a multitude of things. So I killed a whole bunch of cows, massacred a whole bunch of cows. Look at this. Look at this. Where are the cows? Do you see the cows? I don't. That's what happens when I'm trying to get some quick footage. I move the cows. Anywho, I massacred a whole bunch of cows, and doing so, I decided, you know what, since we got this done, basically, this is actually done, like, this is fully maxed out, I'm just gonna add more bookshelves to make it look pretty. I figured that once we were done, why don't we, you know, make them into item frames and start sorting out our chests. So now we have a gardening chest, and we have a stone chest, which is gonna need another stone chest because it is way too cramped in that chest. Then I also put a painting up in this guy's room. These guys have a nice skull. This is supposed to remind them of their death if they disobey me. Like they already have like twice. Which you once again did not get to see that footage, and I'd rather not show it to you because it is painful to watch. Anywho, let me show you around the quick stuff I got done. So, gotta show you around. Actually, let me grab a shield first. Because I don't know, I don't trust this world. I don't trust this world. Here it is. Alright. So, one of the many questions you might have been asking yourself is, where on earth did the cows go? And I shall show you. Now, there are a little bit less cows than there was before. 1, because I killed most of them. 2, because I lost a few of them. So, look at this. that is a temporary barn for now. The barn will eventually be so much bigger, but it'll be up to back here. Back here. It will be this big. But currently, the barn isn't exactly great. It's not super suitable, I guess you could say, but it's better than a random fence with cows in it. So, here is where the cows are. I moved them all into here, which I probably will move the fence up so, you know, they can have more room and stuff, but here are the cows. They are okay. They definitely dwindled in numbers, but they are okay. I wanted more space so then I can get more cows in the future so then I can, you know, harvest more leather if needed. And that's basically it. I cleverly made it so it sounded like I was doing a lot more than I actually was in the videos, but that's basically all I really did. I sorted some chests, put up some paintings, and moved some cows into a brand new barn that I built in that footage. Or partially of a barn that I built in that footage. So what do I do now? It is the anniversary. And we need some ideas. You know what? We are gonna do quick Minecraft content for no reason. So first, you are going to get me making a new cobblestone chest. Get to make a new cobblestone chest, guys. Wow, congratulations. Woo! You guys are probably so thrilled to be seeing me. Oh wait, I don't need a new chest, I just need to move stuff. You're probably so thrilled to hear about this. I know, it's like crazy. It's crazy, never been done before. Making a cobblestone, or not cobblestone, but a stone chest. Like, weird, isn't it? It's so weird. So weird. I'm being sarcastic, by the way, for those of you who don't know. Alright, let's get all this cobblestone, and we'll take some ores too. Oh my god! Alright, so what we're gonna do is I think I'm gonna have it so we're just gonna have it as a picture like top instead. And we're gonna have it like right here. Also, I found a weird thing. The achievements. I have already unlocked those achievements. For some odd reason, because this is my first time ever going in here with replay mod, it's re-unlocking all of those achievements. So I really don't understand why it's doing that. But just letting you know, I'm not cheating, I swear. It's just some weird thing with replay mod is, you know, being a butt. So please don't worry about that. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else? I am making this so fun for you guys. Aren't you guys having so much fun? You guys are having so much fun watching me do this, aren't you? So much fun. Now, I can make this really interesting by going and diving headfirst into lava. You know, the nether. But, I'm not taking risks. I have lasted a year. I would like to last over a year on this. Also, these are spruce saplings. I need to go in there. Thank you. I would like to last over a year, not just a year. Alright, yay! We made another one! Woo! You guys are probably really bored out of your minds right now. I need to figure out something. Think of something. This is my spin around in a circle moment of thinking. Okay. I have an idea. I have an idea. And you guys may be shocked to hear said idea. But we are going up. And when I say we are going up, I mean we are building upstairs. We're gonna build the upstairs of this house. That is what we're going to do. Now, if I am correct, it should be taller than this current floor we're on. If I am correct. I will have to check my blueprints again, but we're gonna need a lot more spruce wood for this. So let's go grab some spruce wood. Now, there is one thing I did not plan in my humongous plan for this world. And you'd think I would have planned it, because it's one of the first things I have to do before I even start the second floor. I didn't plan a way to the second floor. There is no room in this house where I could potentially go to the second floor from inside a room. The only room in question would be the room that would be behind this painting. This painting will be gone eventually. This is just temporary. But there will be a room behind this painting that is the underside of the garden. And yeah, no, it's no, it wouldn't work because that's the underside of the garden, and if I were to drill a hole through that and make it into a ladder, well, I'd end up in the middle of a garden trying not to trample plants. So, we gotta find a spot to put a ladder. And I think right here, we could put 2 ladders. Right here. No, let's do that, yeah. that was very quick and easy, and it probably has more complications than that. I just don't want to have to deal with that right now. Issues right now. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good actually. That doesn't look bad at all. Alright. Up we go. We're just going to do this middle section of the house. There's nothing super special about this middle section, but I would like to get it done before I get anything else done on the other parts of the house. So, I do have an entire little vision. I do have an entire vision on this house that I made a while ago, like as in a year ago, a while ago. And I would like to execute it. I might make some changes to that though. You know what this is gonna be? This little blank space right here, where that line of dirt is? That's gonna be the big farm. And I don't mean like a little farm like this. I mean it's a big farm. Like it is a big boy. It is gonna be huge. And that is probably what we're gonna work on next. We're gonna finish this room, work on that next, a big farm. Then we'll work on the other rooms, which are actually more... You know, I knew that I'd be okay if I fell from there. Like, I kind of like had the feeling, and that's why I was kind of inching towards the edge, just to like test it out, but I didn't actually want to fall. That scared me for a second. Oh my god. I don't think I was breathing there for a moment. That scared... Oh my god. Oof. Jeez Louise. Alright. It's not a super fancy farm, by the way. It's not like some like amazing redstone contraption. Yeah, I'll have some redstone, but like that's just like it's really not that amazing, but I think the design's really cool. I don't think there's many designs like it because it's very hard to actually get it to work correctly with how it's curved. My farm is curved, and so a lot of times this kind of thing doesn't exactly work great. Like, you know, our mana tree on our anniversary. And look at that. We got this whole one area done. So what we gotta do next is I believe we have to put white in the middle here. We gotta put white stained glass right here in the middle. So, let's go get an azure bullet, which should be in here, or bone meal, actually bone meal works. And let's get some glass. I might have glass, and I might... Okay, there's some glass. If I didn't have glass, I could always, do something else. I could always, make some more. I just didn't want to have to if I didn't, you know, need to. Oh, I know why there's only 7 pieces of glass left. Wow. Okay, I did like the perfect amount. Except for the fact that I needed literally 1 more. I'm just gonna hope that this is enough. There we go. we got some white stained glass. So what we're going to do is we're trying to break up the colors here. So let me give you my thought process. So when I started building this house, I thought, what are some woods that I never use? I always use spruce wood. I always use it. Like, there is almost not a build without spruce wood. And if I don't have spruce wood, I have some sort of stone with it instead. And so I was like, what is a color palette I rarely ever see together? And that is crimson wood and spruce wood. And there's a pretty obvious reason for it. It can look really tacky if you do it wrong. But I decided to challenge myself and see if I can do purple in my house. And it looks actually not that bad. It looks half decent. Like, I don't know how it would look to other people. To me, it looks a little funky, but it looks good. So, like, I don't know. It's just kind of a thing. But now what we're trying to do, because we have these black windows, we're going to try breaking up the color by putting white in here. And it's going to look really cool because if this was technically a multiplayer server, you'd be able to see the footsteps through here while you're walking around. It'd be just really cool, you know? So that is why we are adding white instead of black. It's because we're trying to break up the colors. So, yeah, pro building, even though I'm not a pro builder. See, like, look at how cool this looks. Eventually, of course, this is going to be covered, but it's going to look really cool. And you know, the purpose behind me wanting to build this today is because, technically speaking, my last 1-year anniversary, just around the same time, not exactly the same time, but just around the same time, I was starting my house. I was starting this room of the house, this first room here. I was just starting out on it. That is why I wanted to do it for the anniversary, was because I was just starting at the first floor, and now I'm just starting at the second floor. And yeah. And also, I need content, and decorating a room that I haven't even learned how to decorate yet sounds pretty fun. I might move this painting up there, honestly. It's a pretty nice painting. And now, we are going to sleep, because we don't want monster moves coming after us, because monster moves are bad. And now, for the finishing touches on the floor. One more we need. Boom. Yay! And now we actually probably don't need these torches. Alright, so we gotta figure out how to decorate this. And you will be able to come along and see my questioning process because I haven't done this part yet. Now I have done, there is supposed to be a window here, and there's actually a doorway right here. There is going to be a porch right there, and then there's a giant window right here. So what I'm thinking, since this is like, you know, pretty like chill place, I'm thinking we make this the family room / kitchen. So we have the window here, I think we have the kitchen right here, and then we have a nice little like floor pan over here. And the rest of the rooms, don't worry, I'm not wasting my space here. I could definitely use this for better things. The rest of my rooms, however, are going to be used for other things, like actual practical things. So like, for example, the room where my villager farm is on the second floor is going to be, I think I wanted that to be an automatic sugarcane farm. Anywho, either way, yep, let's go make this thing. So we gotta figure out how we're gonna do this. Let's make a crafting table up here so we don't have to go downstairs every single time we want to go craft something. Alright, I'll put it right here so I don't forget about it. Alright, so I say I have like 10 million smokers, so let's go grab a smoker. Let's go grab things that we think would be beneficial for, you know, food. How to make a kitchen? Well, we could do a lot of things. I'm gonna place down the smoker first. Acts as like, you know, an oven or something. Then I'm going to chisel this sandstone, see if I can chisel the sandstone into something that looks nicer using the stone cutter. If I can't, then that's a bummer, and I'll have to figure something else out. Perfect, so we're gonna take this cut sandstone right here, and we're gonna change that cut sandstone into a refrigerator. And once again, you might be like, how are you gonna do that? That's not gonna look very nice. Well, just watch and listen, young Padawan. I think we're gonna separate these two, and then we're gonna have this. Oh, that didn't work out great. Remember, it's like, yep, like that. So that is our refrigerator. Actually, hold on. I was going to just take out the bottom half of this, but we might have a better solution. What if we could have a countertop? Some form of countertop. Stone countertop. Okay. Stone brick countertop. There we go. I was saying oh, this doesn't sound great. That doesn't sound like a great type of countertop. Make a stone brick countertop. Do that. Everything would be a lot nicer. Okay, so let's get a bunch of these. And a bunch of these. Because I have an idea. Now, I have made this before. But I made it in Creative World a long time ago. There we go. Alright, so we do that. Then we take this. Actually place a dispenser there instead. What we do is we hide it by enveloping it, basically. Yeah. So you can't really see that the dispenser's there. But, oh, actually you can see it's there. I thought I was being so smart. I've never actually done this before without hiding. I've never hidden this dispenser successfully. But I do have an idea actually that might work. But we do need quartz, which I couldn't easily get if I just go into the nether. But that is a tricky thing to do. In front of it, we could put a trapdoor in front of it. We could do either oak or we can do whatever it's called as well. We can also get an item frame. Oh, this makes me so happy. Okay, so I don't remember where I think my garden's supposed to start here. I think the entrance to it's about here. That line is not accurate, by the way. I think my line to my garden's about right there. Which means... we can probably just do this. Hold on. Because I feel like it's gonna look wrong. I think I had some decorations for the inside. Oh. I was about to be like, where did my thing go? Alright, so there's our makeshift fridge. Looks like one of those old yellow ones. We got makeshift stove. We could also get a tripwire hook, and that could be your sink. Tripwire hook and cauldron. Oops. I don't know if I'll be able to get into the living room today. I think we'll just leave it at this cute little kitchen area. We're gonna need a place to eat food and all that stuff. This is the only room of the house that isn't practical. This is literally the only room in this entire house that is not going to be practical. I am kind of wasting room here. And if I feel like I do need this room for actually something, then I will change it. But honestly, right now, I'm quite enjoying, doing this. That looks like it's going to be the end of the video here. I'm so sorry it's really short of a video. Again, I really struggle to make content when I record by myself with these kinds of situations. That's why I tend to stream a lot. So I'm really sorry about all of that. I promise we'll have some more content next time. I promise. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Happy 1 year anniversary to this beautiful world that I love so much. And thank you all so much for watching my video. Goodbye.